Welcome back to KPOP.com.
I'm Millie.
And I'm Tay.
October,
second half.
Mm-hmm.
A little better than the first half. I think.
Yeah, a little better.
So yeah, let's get to it.
Well, then let's start with Tomorrow by Together, Blue Hour. Okay, so the first bullet point I have is in all caps. Fun, magic, imagination time. And then crop tops everywhere.
Yeah.
The hat choreo / the electric slide-esque choreo.
Beautiful.
Love it. Perfect balance as always. TXT has not made a single bad song.
No.
Literally at all. I don't know how they've done it this far. Yeah, I loved everything about it. The music video was perfectly... I mean, all their music videos are very, like, magical
and cinematic.
Like, yeah, and there's always that sprinkle of like dark.
Yeah.
And it just plays out so well, and all of them are so good at what they do.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and of course this song is constantly stuck in my head. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
Yeah, I wrote, this is why TXT are leaders of the fourth generation. They are able to flawlessly do different concepts while still sticking to the TXT feel. Yeah. And I don't think everyone in fourth gen can say that. Obviously, there are people that can say that. But the fact that like they're barely like a year old and like you can already tell, oh yeah, that's a TXT song is like amazing. I love how it's a happy song and doesn't sound generic. We talked about this in the last video. So this is one of those songs where it's like, it's a happier song, happy sounding song.
By boys.
And I don't get bored. Like, it's really good. The vocals and visuals were on point. How do they make this complicated ass dance look relaxed? And it's the lack of pronouns for me. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Absolutely loved it. And yeah, the crop tops, I'm so glad that finally someone in Big Hit did it.
Leon, LOONA, why not?
Let's pump it up.
So I meant to do a album review or mini album review for this, and I might still do it. I just haven't done it yet. So I'll give like a brief overview of what I think about this song. I talked about this before in one video about how when artists or idols have a really, really good comeback, they'll try to recreate it in the next comeback. This is exactly what LOONA did. And it's like, I can understand it because so what? Got them their first win for some reason. It should have been Butterfly in my opinion. But anyway, so it got them their first win. So yeah, they're obviously going to do something along those lines. I just think it could have been a lot better. This song had a good direction and good intention, but they had because they came back in February, so they had all year to make something amazing and to like try to garner the hype that they got for So What, and they got an empty chorus. And I just think that was unnecessary. I think for a group with in total 12, but in this case 11 members, I think a group with 11 members should have a full chorus because the line distribution is already really bad in LOONA. So I didn't really love this song. I think Voice should have been the title track. That is a much better song. It fits with the vibe that's going on in K-pop right now. And the dance was just really lackluster for me. Usually LOONA is really, really good at dancing and like utilizing their space and their members. And this just wasn't it for me. So an empty chorus would have been fine if there was a better dance, but there wasn't. So it's a 5 out of 10 for me.
It was also a 5 out of 10 for me. And I did that because it's LOONA and I like them. I haven't thought about this song since I saw the music video. I wrote literally two things, which was the chorus is too empty and one of LOONA's weaker dances, like Tay was saying. And that's what I expect from them. I expect high quality dancing. Obviously, the line distribution with that many members is going to be bad, and the fact that they had an empty chorus is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And also, empty choruses are really, really hard to be impressive. Like, I think there's one song
there's one
later
in
this
where I was
month
like, there we go.
We were like, yeah, this works. This is a good, but there are so many empty choruses this month, and it was really frustrating for me because a lot of them just didn't work, just like this LOONA one.
Yeah.
So I gave it a 5 out of 10 just for LOONA came back. Luna came back, but
Yeah.
I will not be listening to this song probably
Yeah.
ever.
Good thing. I'm glad Vivi got a full sentence instead of just hey. This comeback. So at least there's that. But anyway, moving on.
Moving on to B1A4, Like a Movie.
그녀 와서 주인공 스피는 뒤는 없다고.
Now this song, guys, gals and non-binary pals, this song, I loved this song.
Oh my gosh.
The music video was beautifully done. I wrote, OMG, the guy in the pink with the floofy hair. I think his name is Gongchan. Loved him. One thing I didn't like about the music video was the animal heads on the dancers. Like
yeah, that was
I could
weird.
do without. Like, I didn't think it really was necessary. I know it was probably to help with the movie fairy tale-esque theme they were going for.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't my jam. I absolutely adored the live. The live performance of this song, oh my gosh. And the dancers of just all genders just on there. Mm-hmm. The dance, just 10 out of 10. I'm in love with this concept. This whole thing is 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I wrote, this is the song they play when the love interests meet for the first time at a ball and dance in the Disney movie. And I love it. I feel like it's been a very, very long time since there's been a concept like this. I can't even think of a Prince-esque concept off the
Because I feel
top
like
of my
whenever
head.
they do that, it comes off cheesy.
Yeah, it comes off kind of corny, kind of like, oh, haha, look at me, I'm a prince.
Yeah.
This
was just
like, yeah, no, this was like, we're princes and we are here to court you. And like, I loved the waltzy sound to it. Like Millie said, the dance is just so fantastic. The theme just like stuck throughout the entire music video, entire song. It didn't like falter. It didn't change. I didn't get whiplash. It was just from start to finish a beautiful song. So of course, 10 out of 10 for me.
Next, MVP, Every Day. My first note is the gray-haired rapper, though, with the emoji eyes. Easy listening for fall, but I wish the chorus wasn't so empty, so this is one of those ones where it's like, it's an empty chorus that doesn't work. Confusing amount of members when they get to the rooftop scene. I am still not sure, actually, how many members are in this group because there was no stage for them.
You know what? I'm going to look it up right now because I really want to know.
But I do think that it was a decent intro to the group itself, but there wasn't anything completely spectacular about this song, so I gave it a 5 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, there are 7 members.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I agree. It was very, very confusing in the music video. And we were like, what? Yeah, I wrote, my first bullet point was how many are there? Because I really couldn't tell. The one with the longish hair is very handsome. Like, oof. And yeah, kind of the same deal as Millie. The song was okay. I just didn't feel anything like grand listening to it. Like, I'm sure if it came on, I wouldn't skip it. It'll probably go on just like my regular K-pop playlist, but nothing like attention grabbing. I can't even remember the melody as I'm sitting here right
Yeah,
now.
no, not even. When I read the word every day, I think that every day, and I don't even know
Yeah, I think
where
of
I'm pulling that
the
from.
winter song. Every
Oh,
day.
there it is.
Day. Yeah.
Anyway, next, D-Crunch, Across the Universe.
Cross the universe.
And this is the point in the month where I got very fed up with the empty choruses, because my first bullet point is a lot of empty choruses this month, and then the emoji that's like,
Yeah.
you know, I'll put it on the screen. Anyway, I thought the outfits were lackluster considering the concept, and this concept is overdone, especially these last couple of months. I do like the beginning of the dance when there's, you know, climbing and member movement, and I appreciated the live vocals, but I thought that the speed changes of the song were really annoying, and none of it really just worked. It was like they were trying to throw as many darts as they could and then none of them landed on the bullseye. I gave this a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, so my first bullet point is sounds like Teddy Park produced it, and I think that'll tell you all you need to know about this song. The beat is really inconsistent. Like I can't once again, I can't remember what the melody is because it changed so many times during the song. I don't really get what the music video was trying to convey. Their live vocals were impressive. Like, that was nice to see. But given that the song was just like not that great, I was just kind of like, oh, at least they can sing. The beginning of the song, like Millie said, for me with the dance and literally the beginning, the yeah, like all that stuff, that was like good and promising, but it was literally the best part of the song. And like, I need to make it clear, I kind of mentioned this earlier, but I just need to make it clear. I'm not against empty choruses. Like, they can be good and they can make sense. It's just like when that's all you do and when it's just like a complete change up from the vibe of the song, or the dance just isn't up to par with what it should be if it's an empty chorus. It's just like, it's really easy to miss the mark for empty choruses. Yeah. So that's why it's just like, maybe let's write some lyrics. Let's be artists, but anyway, 4 out of 10 for me.
Next, DKB, Work Hard. So, I really loved this concept. I wrote, we want boys with long hair and girls with short hair. I said delicious beat because it is something that hasn't happened a lot in K-pop lately, and I really had been missing it, but I didn't know I was missing it until it happened. And then I was like, wow, it's been a minute. If J Park managed a K-pop group concept, this is it, and I'm here for it. There's a way to make a gendered song, and this is it. Because I know we always talk about, like, make songs genderless all the time. But, I'm a sucker for being called a princess with a bad boy concept. So it worked for me. The dance, a vibe. I gave this a 9 out of 10. Only because I was like, work on those live vocals, though.
Yeah, I really liked the lax vibe to it. It was just so good. Such an easy listen without getting boring. It wasn't too slow. It wasn't too, like, in your face. It was just, like, the perfect vibe. Like, I can't even stress that enough. The rap immediately after the first chorus was so good to me. I absolutely adored it. I wish there wasn't a hypebeast styling for this. Like, I understand why there was, especially when I saw the dance. I was like, oh yeah, you need some baggy clothing for it. But it's just like that camo stuff that they were wearing in the music video. And then the stage we watched, it was like bandana pattern. And I was
really
like,
bugged me.
It's like, why? They look like they're ready to Mike Bungie right now. Like, I'm not sure about it. If it was like, it should have been pastel, like solid colored pastel, in my opinion. But yeah, I literally wrote, yeah, that camo isn't it for this vibe. I really love the dance so much. It doesn't take away from the song, and it doesn't like overpower it or anything. So completely loved it. Also a 9 out of 10 for me, just because of the styling.
Oh, and I also forgot, this concept, often when we see it in K-pop, is paired with braids, and there was not a single braid in sight in this music video or the stage. And I was like, thank you. That's literally all you had to do.
I know. See,
it can be done.
Just don't do it. It's so easy.
Next, 6, Jungle.
Run.
This is one of my 10 out of 10s because, wow. Okay. The music video, the opening of this music video, and the entirety of this music video was absolutely stunning. The concept was just, it was there, it was loud, and it was efficient. Like, it really, really worked. At first, when I first watched the music video, I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I vibe with this song. But then I watched the dance, and I was like, oh no, I'm vibing with this song. And then I watched it again, and I was like, yeah, I like this song. The vocals are lovely. In the studio Choom dance, the blonde, was flirting with me the entire time.
He really was. It was actually very aggressive.
But shit, it was working. So yes, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I really loved it. The outfits, the red outfits were so pretty. They were so simple and elegant, and it just fit so well.
Yeah, I wrote boy group Oh My God. It is so like Oh My God as in the G Idol Oh My God. Like that's what the music video was giving me. I literally my next point was in all caps and it was fuck that instrumental break because there it is.
There it is.
There
An
it
empty
is.
chorus that works.
A good, yeah, and this was like half empty, half like chorus-y, but for the most part it was empty and it was so perfect. It was beautiful. It fit with the rest of the song. I will say I wasn't the biggest fan of the heavy breathing, but it works with like the song and everything. Not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling it in the first verse, but that seductive chorus grabs you by the neck and slams you against the wall. So I was just like, never mind. I lied. My brain lied to me. I do like this song a lot. And I love how the second chorus is slightly different than the first, but it's not a complete 180 change. Everything about this is addicting and the dance is so beautiful. Yes, this is a 10 out of 10. Also, can we talk about how scared we were at first when we saw that it was called Jungle?
Yes.
Oh my god.
We are literally scarred.
Yeah.
From that duo that did Welcome to the Jungle.
XRO, I think they were called.
Yeah, because every time I see Jungle now, I get nervous.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
not
not
okay. Next, P1 Harmony, Siren. This is a debut. So the one thing that really stuck out to me that I actually really liked was actually there was two things I really liked, but one of them was that reverse e-boy hair that one of the members had, where his front bangs were black and the rest of his hair was blonde. I thought that was really cool and timely because I feel like the e-boy, e-girl like look is getting a little overdone already in K-pop. Like a lot of idols have switched their hair to it, and now I'm like tired of it. But when I saw it reversed, I was like, ooh,
That's different.
fun. This song feels very 2014. Like it doesn't feel like it should be coming out in 2020, and that I'm pretty done with that year at this point. So, there's a line where someone says something about a cocktail, and I was like, are you old enough for a cocktail? Because they look so little. The other thing I really liked was the footwork in the chorus. I thought this song was too weak for a debut, and the lyrics, when I looked them up, were pretty boring. I'm just kind of tired of the, like, debut being, we're the best, like, concept. I'm like, okay. But can you prove it to me, though? And this song didn't really prove it to me. So I would give this a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree with Millie on the footwork. I did kind of like that. The boy with the purple hair is so adorable, and then he started rapping, and I was like, "Aw." So I liked him, and it's a head bopping song. But once again, I can't remember what it sounds like. But yeah, I'm really tired of boy groups wasting a debut on "I'm the Best" songs because it's like, no, you're not. You just got here. You just got here. We don't know what you could do, so you can't just come out saying I'm the best. And I literally wrote, boy group debuts have been wasting debuts on generic money-grabbing songs that are bare minimum and not actually displaying their substance. And that is a disservice to their artistry because obviously some of these people have been training for a long time and have been waiting for a debut. So to waste it on something like that is just like, I don't know, not cool to me. Like, congratulations to them for debuting, but I'm probably going to forget about them within a week. So yeah, 4 out of 10.
And there was actually another group, the next one, debuted on the same day as P1 Harmony. This is DRIPPIN, Nostalgia.
Literally, what are these names?
멜로디
Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. How can you give a meaning to drippin'? What are they going to say? Oh, we're going to drip our talent all over the place. Like, what?
I don't know.
Tour set, spill it. And you're like, oh, drippin'.
I don't know. I don't know. When I first saw the name, I was confused. I was like, wait, that's not the name of the song? Like,
Yeah, Nostalgia would have been a cool group name.
that,
That would have been.
they should have switched it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the song's called Nostalgia.
Yeah.
And the first bullet point I have is I like the way they sing melody. This song feels very GOT7-ish, like Eyes on You era. I feel like this concept is a little old for them. Like the idea of nostalgia and them missing something when they all look very, very young. It kind of just, I don't know, the juxtaposition of that just really felt weird. However, it is probably the best debut of this month, which is surprising considering I'm giving this a 6 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the fact that I wrote best debut this month and then made it a 6 out of 10 rating should tell you how, like, not great this month was in terms of debuts. Yeah, like, I didn't really feel the song, and the fact that they were young was really taking me out of it. The lyrics, however, when I looked them up, were decent. They weren't completely, like, mind-blowing, but they were decent.
Yeah, I wrote they're so small and adorable. So I would have to agree with Millie on the. I don't know how much nostalgia you can have for someone at this age. I mean, maybe if you're talking about childhood, we can talk.
Yeah.
But
But it was relationship based.
yeah, so I wrote, see, this is a much better debut. It is still not jaw-dropping, but it still is really good. I really, really liked the instrumentals to this song. I thought it was really nice and easy listening, and the vocals seemed to be pretty good. I added it to my just like K-pop playlist, nothing else really specific because like I said, it wasn't like super in your face, let me capture your attention. So I gave it a 7 out of 10. I hope DRIPPIN does good things.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do definitely look forward to them, considering their concept was at least different.
Yeah, I'll remember them more than P1 Harmony.
Exactly. Next, JBJ95 Jasmine. I came to the realization while we were watching this that I really liked JBJ95's debut song and then completely stopped. I completely forgot about them. Like, it didn't cross my mind again until we were doing this, which makes me sad considering this song was fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved the concept and music video as a whole. I wrote groovy because that's just like the vibe I felt. And yeah, the dance was beautiful. Everything about it was great. It's a 10 out of 10. I'm going to listen to it a lot in the coming months to keep away seasonal depression. Like, it's great.
Yeah, I don't know what is it about girls named Jasmine, but they always produce some banger songs like DPR Live's Jasmine and how JBJ95 Jasmine. Like, the opening shot of the music video was superb. I couldn't stop thinking about it the whole time. I'm not even like a film nut or anything, but that opening shot was so good. This concept is amazing. I'm obsessed. The part of the dance where that girl comes in and dances with them, fantastic. Loved her. I really love this classic casino sleek sound to it. It's so good. And it's like just such a, in my opinion, a manly vibe, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like, or I shouldn't say manly because if a woman did this, I would cower to my knees. Masculine. Like, yeah, I really, really liked it. So, of course, 10 out of 10.
Next is a debut, Prisma, Breakout. This group has a couple of Europeans. I didn't actually look that part up. I just saw a thumbnail of some reactor and it said Europeans in it. So now I'm assuming they're European, but I don't actually know.
They're not Asian. We know that for sure.
Exactly. I said that the song isn't bad, but the production is. I'm not sure where they all are. Like, I couldn't tell if they were doing sort of like, oh, we're all going to film in different, I don't know, like, of course there are music videos like that where they all film in different parts of, like, one city or different countries, but it all still feels like cohesive. This one didn't feel cohesive. Like I couldn't tell where they all were and whether they were trying to be in different places or in the same place. I don't know, it just felt weird. The song itself needed, like I said, like the production is not great, so it just needed work. I'm interested to see what happens next for them. And I gave this a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, so I'm looking at their profiles right now. So there are 2 Koreans, 1 Chinese American, and then the blonde one, Nia, is Spanish, and then the brunette, Miriam, is Italian. So yeah, they're European.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think this song was properly mastered, and that's not on them. Obviously, like funds, money, that's hard to get.
Yeah.
And the lip syncing in some parts of the music video doesn't match up. And I also wasn't agreeing much with the editing choices of this music video. Once again, that's not on them, but it did unfortunately drag it down for me a lot. The song itself wasn't that bad. It just felt lackluster in a lot of areas. Let idols say fuck part, I don't even know what, 925, because they said I don't give a what at one point in the song, and I was like, oh, I can't. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I'm interested to see where it's gonna go. There are 2 groups that debuted in October with non-Korean members, this one and then Black Swan. So I'm really interested to see where it goes.
Covers.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about seeing girls that look like me in a K-pop group. I like to listen to a lot of like commentary and like discourse conversations on it because a lot of people have different opinions on it. Like some people call it, oh, they're colonizing K-pop, or other people are just like, you know, like if they speak Korean, like, and work hard at it, anyone can be an idol. And it's like, I can see both sides of the argument. So I really don't know where I stand. I'm just interested to see what happens. So that's that. I gave it a 5 out of 10 because the song, I could see myself jamming out to it if it was
better produced.
Yeah.
There was one other thing I forgot to mention. The dance kind of looked like, I said this while we were watching it. The dance looked like they just put together all the most overused moves from every girl group concept into one dance, and I was like, whoa. Whoa there.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. But again, these are all criticisms on their management, not them themselves.
Yeah, no, they seem like they're just doing their best. Yeah. And that's all they can do with what they're given.
Exactly. Last, we saved arguably the best for last. I don't want to just be presumptuous. Yeah. But that's more of a biased opinion. Twice. I Can't Stop Me.
No, it's not right. I can't stop me, can't stop me. No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I wrote La Di Da's older sister. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like probably a lot of people are getting tired of this like retro trend that K-pop has been doing. I've mentioned it before. I never ever get tired of this kind of concept. So I'm just living right now. And the fact that like all these girl groups are doing such good, like a good job with this, like Everglow with La Di Da, Twice with I Can't Stop Me, and LOONA with Voice, the B-side that should have been the title track. Go listen to it. It's all so good. It's all that 80s pop feel, but like they don't sound the same. And like this song specifically, I love these outfits so much more than More and More.
Oh, for sure.
I love the mastering of this song because it really commits to the retro concept. Like the vocals sound a little bit more prominent than the instrumentals, and that's just, to me, like, I don't know if they did that on purpose, but it really makes it sound like it's from the 80s. And Twice utilizing lower register is my favorite Twice, and that's what happened in the song, and I'm just eating that up. The ending pose, fantastic. Neon eats up that one hip move thing that really fast hip move thing that they do in the chorus. Like, every time she did it, I couldn't get over how good it looked. Yeah, love this song. I hope Jonghyun is okay. 10 out of 10.
And who is your Twice bias?
Dahyun.
Nayeon is my Twice bias. I just wanted to put that out there before I start talking. yes, obviously, I'm a big fan of Twice. I really, really love them. I really, really want this album. like,
Me too. I don't
really
own
want
a
it.
Twice album now that I think about it.
I am a person who does get tired of retro songs. However, this is not one that I'm tired of at all. Like this here. No, I should better rephrase that. I am a person who gets tired of retro things. So it's easier for me to set aside a song like that. And Twice does not disappoint in any sense. I agree with literally everything Tay said. And we can only sing Twice's praises over and over again. I love this direction that they're going in. I love the fact that they're branching out further and further from their original, like, feeling.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, they did those songs and they did them very well. But this shows that they're multifaceted in terms of music. So, yes, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I love the dance. I love the outfits. I loved it. I definitely loved it more and more. No.
Yeah, no, it's a hard sentence to say.
I definitely loved it more than more and more. And I did love more and more. But however, the outfits were the thing that bugged me about more and more. And then these ones were just, beautiful. The denim ones were my favorite. I loved the looks. And none of the girls looked uncomfortable.
No.
Because there were moments in more and more where they looked uncomfortable. And that made me very angry. Also, I was surprised. No Momo dance break.
Yeah.
That really threw me for a loop. But also they're all fantastic dancers, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Beautiful. Jaw-dropping. Spectacular.
True queens.
So that concludes our October Part 2 comeback reviews. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to us if you'd like. And if you disagree, agree, whatever, with anything we said, let's talk about it in the comments. Just keep it respectful.
If you'd like to talk to us on our social media challenge, it is at
Challenge?
Where did that word come from?
Don't know.
What? What was I even trying to
I
say?
don't know.
I think channels.
Channels.
I think is, but even
Social
that
media
doesn't really work.
Anyway.
Our social media is at KPOP Pillow Talk on both Instagram and Twitter. And if you'd like to hear more about why it's KPOP Pillow Talk, listen to our podcast where we read K-pop fan fiction on your favorite listening platform.
Yeah, thanks for watching another episode of kpop.com.
I'm Millie.
I'm Tay.
Bora hey.